Welcome to the 2023-24 Center Presents season, presented in partnership with Allied Solutions. We are amplifying the arts this season with more than 50 events and even more to come, starting with the Drury Simmons-Vornum Jazz Series. On August 12th, we are proud to support the inaugural Carmel Jazz Fest with the Palladium return of Spyro Gyra. One of the most successful instrumental groups to emerge from the 1970s jazz fusion era, Spyro Gyra has released 35 albums and earned 13 Grammy nominations in its half-century of performing. On January 26th, New Orleans saxophone master Branford Marsalis will bring his acclaimed quartet to the center for the first time. The ensemble is celebrated for its uncompromising original compositions, as well as interpretations of jazz and popular classics. Also in the Drury Simmons-Vornum Jazz Series, the Bill Frisell 5 and Ambrose Akinmusiri's Owl Song on October 21st. Multi-instrumentalist Michelle Endigeo Cello on November 18th. And from New York City, Sammy Miller and the Congregation on April 19th. The Faegre Drinker Encore Series. Rock band Daughtry has released 5 Billboard Top 10 albums with hit singles including Home and It's Not Over. Don't miss their acoustic performance on August 9th with special guest Aaron Jones. Singer, songwriter, and guitarist Ben Harper has sold 17 million albums and earned 3 Grammy Awards with his blend of folk, blues, reggae, gospel, and rock. On tour this summer with country stars The Chicks, he will take a side trip August 15th to make his solo debut at the center. Drummer and composer Stuart Copeland is known as a co-founder of The Police and a dynamic musical innovator. On October 19th, we'll present his new show, Police Deranged for Orchestra, with hits like Roxanne and Message in a Bottle, arranged for rock trio and 28-piece orchestra. Look for more events in the Faegre Drinker Encore Series as the season continues. The Holiday Series. On November 30th, catch Jim Brickman, the best-selling solo pianist of our time, with 22 Billboard #1 albums. His captivating Christmas concert experience dazzles audiences with his signature piano style and soothing vocals on traditional Yuletide carols, holiday classics, and Brickman's biggest hits. For a different take on the season, don't miss Big Bad Voodoo Daddy's Wild and Swingin' Holiday Party on December 13th. The Swing Band's annual Christmas tour draws on a rich catalog of classic and original tunes from the band's 2 full-length holiday albums. Also in the Holiday Series, the Vienna Boys Choir Christmas in Vienna on November 24th. The Midtown Men Holiday Hits on December 1st. Dave Koz and Friends' always popular Christmas tour on December 5th. John McLaughlin and Friends' Home for the Holidays on December 8th. And the Preservation Hall Jazz Band on December 9th. The Hoosier Village and the Barrington of Carmel Songbook Series. On November 4th, pop hitmaker David Foster promises an intimate evening at the center with his wife and collaborator Catherine McPhee. Expect to hear favorites from McPhee's stage and TV roles alongside Foster's blockbuster hits for artists such as Celine Dion, Chicago, Josh Groban, and Natalie Cole. And the center's artistic director, Michael Feinstein, the ambassador of the Great American Songbook, performs May 17th with a special guest to be announced. Also in the Hoosier Village and the Barrington of Carmel Songbook Series, the Songbook Academy in concert on July 22nd, featuring 40 of the nation's top high school singers. Vocal jazz quintet The Black Market Trust on November 19th. And the Classic Albums Live tribute to Aretha Franklin on February 24th. The Cat Sapper and Miller Pop Rock Series. The New York City-based vocal group Uptown combines the smooth stylings of classic R&B with the fresh hits of today for a perfect mix of Bruno Mars caliber stage presence with the vocal magic of Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye. Catch them September 28th at the Palladium. And back by popular demand, A.J. Croce returns March 30th with a 50th anniversary tribute to his father, Jim Croce, featuring a multimedia presentation and hits including Bad Bad Leroy Brown and I'll Have to Say I Love You in a Song. Also in the Cat Sapper and Miller pop rock series, the Righteous Brothers, Bill Medley and Bucky Hurd on October 6th. From Sweden, indie folk singer-songwriter The Tallest Man on Earth on October 8th. Wish You Were Here, the sight and sound of Pink Floyd on October 14th. Harry Chapin at 80, a retrospective, featuring the Chapin family on October 20th. An Evening with Bruce Cockburn on November 1st. Pianist and songwriter Bruce Hornsby with the classical pop ensemble Y Music on March 9th at the Palladium. Indiana's own Carrie Newcomer with pianist Gary Walters and a string quartet on March 9th at the Tarkington. And Rumors, a tribute to Fleetwood Mac on April 20th. The Old Town Family Series. This season's Family Series brings your favorite children's film and television themes to the stage for audiences of all ages. On October 5th at the Palladium, Animaniacs in Concert will feature the Emmy-winning composer and voice talents behind the classic cartoon show. The Little Mermen, known as the Ultimate Disney Tribute Band, will perform 2 shows November 5th at the Tarkington, with costumed performers celebrating songs from beloved Disney feature films. And the Imagination Movers will appear twice on March 10th at the Tarkington, with a high-energy interactive experience, featuring original songs from their Emmy-winning TV series. The Printing Partners Classical Series. The acclaimed Swedish mezzo-soprano Ann-Sophie von Otter teams up with the progressive string quartet Brooklyn Rider on November 17th for Songs of Love and Death, featuring songs by composer Franz Schubert and contemporary singer-songwriter Rufus Wainwright between movements of Schubert's dramatic Death and the Maiden string quartet. Violin prodigy Ray Chen has released a series of acclaimed recordings on the Sony and Decca labels and has performed across Europe, Asia, and the Americas with leading orchestras, including the London and Los Angeles Philharmonics. He and his Stradivarius will appear April 12th at the Palladium. Also in the Printing Partners Classical Series, the Academy of St. Martin in the Fields Chamber Ensemble on October 28th. And from Bulgaria, the Sofia Philharmonic Orchestra on February 23rd. The Telemon Passport Series. Catch an international all-star team November 2nd with banjo innovator Bela Fleck, tabla master Zakir Hussain, bassist Edgar Meyer, and flutist Rakesh Chaurasia. This ensemble moves easily from bluegrass to jazz to Western and Indian classical music, transmuting genres into a unique musical experience. On February 9th, Mariachi Herencia de Mexico will offer a fresh take on traditional mariachi music with a 13-piece band that includes 3 guitars, 3 trumpets, 5 violins, and a harp. Also in the Telemon Passport series, the Los Angeles-based bolero group Tres Souls on November 4th. The European vocal ensemble Gregorian on its first North American tour November 10th. The Irish Tenors on March 8th. And Canadian guitarist Jesse Cook on April 7th. And finally, we have a number of special events on the schedule, including on September 16th, Life with the Afterlife, True Tales of the Paranormal with TV ghost hunter Amy Bruni. On September 23rd, our annual gala, the Center's Celebration 2023, presented by Ice Miller, featuring a performance by Amy Grant. On October 11th, acclaimed blues guitarist and vocalist Robert Cray with his band. On October 27th, continuing our annual tradition of free concerts by the nation's top military ensembles, we bring you the President's own United States Marine Band. On November 3rd, the Polyester Princess, the Queen of Southern Sass, comedian Etta May. On November 9th, the return of country star Easton Corbin. On November 12th, best-selling author and TV producer Candace Bushnell exploring the question, is there still sex in the city? And on February 3rd, see actor Alan Cumming and NPR's Ari Shapiro with their new show, Och and Oi, a considered cabaret. We hope you'll agree there really is something for everyone in the upcoming Center Presents season, brought to you in partnership with Allied Solutions. Special thanks to all of our season and series sponsors who make it possible. Stay tuned for more announcements as we add performances throughout the year. We hope you can join us.